Hey, what's up guys? It's Cody back again with another stock that I've been loading up on. This is actually one of the biggest opportunities that I've seen for myself in the market in over a year. And hey, since I'm about to tell you about the next Tesla, go ahead and like and subscribe as a way to pay me back. I also have some links down below to Webull and Robinhood where you can earn some free shares to get started on your investments too. So today I'm going to be going over Lucid Motors, ticker symbol LCID. And before I go over the current stock analytics, let's dive into what this company is all about. This luxury electric vehicle maker is set to take over their market. Their Lucid Air is the quickest, longest range, fastest charging luxury electric car in the world. With smaller, lower cost batteries, this thing has a max horsepower of 1080 and a record-breaking range of 520 miles per charge. Similar to Tesla, Lucid develops all their own technology. With over 400 patents and counting, Lucid has a bit of an advantage over tough competitors with the fact that they develop and manufacture everything in-house. Another big advantage is their impressive executive team. 18 out of 20 in this impressive list have previous work experience with rival automakers and Fortune 500 technology organizations. 8 of these executives used to work for Tesla, one of them being Peter Rawlinson, who was the vice president of vehicle engineering at Tesla and the chief engineer of the Model S. He is now the CEO and CTO of Lucid. According to Rawlinson, his name is on roughly 70% of the patents for the Model S. He also claims that Lucid Air is next generation technology, and although Lucid and Tesla are both in the EV market, Rawlinson says that he views Tesla as more of an ally, and even states that Lucid Air is really a step ahead of the Model S. According to Lucid Motors, their competitors are actually other luxury car brands like Mercedes and Audi that are set to come out with new fleets of EVs in the coming years. This brand new company is scheduled to start delivering its first fleet of vehicles in the third quarter of this year. And with over 10,000 pre-orders, they're projected to make around $700 million right off the bat. I should also mention that this company is backed by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, who is currently the majority owner. They are pro-EVs, and this is just a small part of their big plans to create a city that is completely self-sufficient on renewable energy. I know, right? The irony of a country that makes billions of dollars a year from oil is now investing into EVs and renewable energy. But going into that could be a whole video in itself. Just know that Lucid has a good amount of capital backing them. Alright, now that you know how cool this company is, I'm going to dive more into the analytics. Lucid Motors made their market debut on July 23rd of this year through a SPAC merger with Churchill Capital Corp. Lucid was able to make about $4.4 billion in funding through this deal, and this deal was actually originally announced back in February, where we seen the stock run all the way to $64 a share as a result of the insane amount of share volume. And over the months, the volume slowed down, leading to a correction in the share price, but now the company's ready to start making a steady revenue, and analysts are starting to come out with their own bullish expectations. So far, Bank of America analysts have come up with a 12-month price prediction of $30, and Citigroup has come up with a $28 price target. Now we do see this $12 price target, and that prediction comes from a man named Adam Jonas. And Adam is an analyst at Morgan Stanley and is the same guy who was calling Tesla to drop all the way to $10 a share back in 2019. And for the few of you who don't know, Tesla's been on a steady climb since that year and is currently sitting at about $730 a share. Lucid's currently sitting at about $24 a share with a market cap just over $37 billion. And if we compare that to Tesla's $751 billion market cap, that just goes to show that this company has plenty of room to grow. Lucid actually anticipates to produce over 500,000 vehicles a year by 2030, and those vehicles are going to consist of 6 different models, including sedans, SUVs, a coupe, and even an electric truck. Okay, so there's not too many financials to go over with this company quite yet, but in their June earnings call, they reported $174,000 in revenue and a net income loss of $261 million. Now, don't let that scare you because remember, they haven't even sent out their first fleet of Lucid Air, which is eventually going to make up a majority of their revenue, and they also had to spend $700 million to build a factory to meet their goal of producing those 500,000 vehicles a year. And as I said earlier, with over 10,000 paid reservations, they're looking to make that money back off their first fleet of vehicles. The potential here is absolutely huge, and I personally feel like this is an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm thankful for it, and I've been loading up on this stock for a couple of weeks now. I currently have an average share price of $17.90, and I'm already up over 30% just since the news of the record-breaking 520-mile range. I think that we'll see more analysts come out in the near future to raise the price target again, so for now I see a good entry point anywhere below the $24 range, and I personally am going to continue to buy in. I plan to hold these shares for years because I believe this company has a lot of potential. I really don't see too much risk in this trade. Lucid has been staying above resistance, which is sitting just under $20. In other words, if Lucid drops to $20 again, it won't stay that cheap that long. I'll keep you guys updated on how the stock plays out in coming weeks, and I'll let you know if I buy more shares. And as always, this is not financial advice, just some of my personal opinions and what I plan on doing going forward. So thanks for watching. If you liked what you've seen or you learned something new, then hit that like button and leave me a comment. I'm working on getting better equipment as the channel grows, but for now, subscribe to join the ride and let's make some money.